Stop chasing. It's exhausting, isn't it? The constant need to prove your worth, checking your phone to see if they replied, or overanalyzing every single interaction to make sure you were likable enough. The truth is, when you chase, you repel. You are signaling to the world and to specific people that your value is lower than theirs. But what if you could flip that dynamic entirely? Imagine walking into a room and having the energy shift towards you. Imagine being the person who is naturally pursued, not because you are playing games, but because your internal reality is so solid that people are terrified of losing you, not the other way around. In this video, we are going to break down exactly how to become so high value that attraction becomes automatic. We aren't talking about fake it till you make it advice. We are talking about psychological shifts and actionable behaviors that trigger the biological instinct in others to pursue you. You are going to learn how to become the prize. So let's not waste any more time. Skill number 1. Master the law of least interest, detachment. The first and most critical step to becoming high value is mastering the art of detachment. Most people think that showing intense interest and availability is how you secure a connection. But actually, it's the quickest way to kill attraction. The moment you signal that you need someone else's validation to feel good, you hand over all your power. High-value women understand that their happiness is autonomous. The psychology behind it. Psychologically, this is known as the principle of least interest. Sociologist Willard Waller coined this term, suggesting that the person who is least interested in continuing the relationship holds the most power within it. When you are overly eager, you lower your perceived value because human beings are wired to value what is scarce and difficult to obtain. Scarcity breeds value. If your attention is free and abundant, it's cheap. If your attention is selective and earned, it's expensive. Think about Rihanna. She is the ultimate archetype of this principle. Watch any interview where she is asked about her dating life or men. She never leans in seeking approval. She leans back. There is a famous clip where a reporter asks what she's looking for in a man, and she laughs and says, "I'm not looking for a man." Let's start there. She isn't being rude. She is simply detached. She is signaling that her life is already full, colorful, and exciting without needing anyone else to complete it. That energy is insanely magnetic because it makes people want to be part of her world. Here is how you cultivate this detachment starting today. Stop over-explaining. When you say no or set a boundary, do not follow it up with a paragraph of excuses. High-value people don't need to justify their choices. A simple "that doesn't work for me" is a complete sentence. Diversify your joy. If 90% of your happiness comes from one person or one goal, you will act desperate. You need to have 3 to 5 sources of passion: fitness, business, art, friends, so that if one area wavers, you remain stable. The 20-minute rule. When you feel the anxious urge to double text or fix a silence, wait 20 minutes. Force your nervous system to regulate. Usually the urge to chase passes, and you remain in your power. A mirror energy. Never give 100 effort to someone giving you 50. Match their investment. If they step back, you don't step forward to close the gap, you step back too. Now, once you have mastered detachment, you need to change the way you speak, because your words are either building your value or destroying it. Before we get into the second skill, take a second to check if you're subscribed. We are building a specific circle of women here. Women who don't chase, who don't settle, and who know their worth. If that sounds like the woman you are becoming, hit that subscribe button. You belong here. Skill number 2. The economy of words. Silence is power. The second major shift is understanding that high-value people do not chatter nervously. They don't rush to fill the silence. If you are constantly talking, interrupting, or oversharing to keep a conversation alive, you are subconsciously telling the other person, "I need you to be entertained so you don't leave." That is low-value behavior. High-value women are comfortable in silence because they are comfortable with themselves. The psychology behind it. In social psychology, this is often linked to status signals. Research on social dominance shows that individuals with higher perceived status actually speak less but with more intent. They control the cadence of the conversation. When you rush your words or use filler sounds like, or, you are signaling anxiety and a lack of confidence in your own thoughts. Silence creates a vacuum, and human nature compels people to fill that vacuum, usually by chasing you for approval. Let's look at the character of Miranda Priestley in The Devil Wears Prada, played by Meryl Streep. While she is a villain, her demeanor is a masterclass in high-value signaling. She never raises her voice. She never repeats herself. She speaks softly, which forces everyone else in the room to lean in and listen harder. She doesn't fear the silence after she delivers an instruction. She lets it sit. That pressure makes everyone else scramble to please her. You don't need to be cold like her, but you must adopt that level of certainty in your speech. To practice the economy of words, the 3-second pause. Before you answer a question, especially a personal one, wait 3 seconds. Look at them, take a breath, then speak. It makes you look thoughtful and in control rather than reactive. Kill the fillers. Record yourself speaking. If you hear or like, eliminate them. Speaking 20 slower is better than speaking fast with fillers. Embrace the awkward. If a conversation goes quiet, do not rush to fix it. Maintain eye contact and a slight smile. Let the other person do the work to restart the flow. Down talking. End your sentences with a downward inflection, tone goes down. An upward inflection makes statements sound like questions, e.g., I'm a graphic designer. A downward inflection commands respect, e.g., I'm a graphic designer. Now that you are detached and speaking with authority, you need to set up the velvet rope that determines who actually gets access to your energy. Skill number 3, the velvet rope policy, selective accessibility. The third principle is about access. High-value women treat their time and energy like a VIP club. Most people have an open-door policy. Anyone can walk in, anyone can dump their drama, and anyone can take up their time. If you are always available, you are taken for granted. You need to install a velvet rope. This means people have to qualify to get close to you. You don't just give away your intimacy. You make people earn it. The psychology behind it. This taps into investment theory. Psychologically, humans value what they have to work for. If they have to invest effort, time, and emotional energy to get your attention, they are subconsciously telling themselves, this person must be special because I am working this hard. Conversely, if you are low effort to access, you are perceived as low reward. By setting standards, you aren't being difficult. You are filtering out people who can't afford your value. Think about Beyoncé. She is arguably the most famous woman on the planet, yet she is incredibly inaccessible. She rarely does interviews. She doesn't tweet her every thought. She drops an album and disappears. Because she is so selective with her presence, when she does show up, the world stops. It's an event. Contrast this with influencers who post 50 stories a day about their breakfast. We scroll right past them. Be more like Beyoncé. Make your presence an event, not a habit. Gatekeep your schedule. Stop saying, I'm free whenever. Instead say, I have some time on Tuesday evening or Thursday afternoon. Which works for you? This shows your time is structured and valuable. The yellow light phase. When meeting new people, dating or friends, keep them at a distance for the first few weeks. Don't trauma dump or reveal your deepest secrets immediately. Let them prove they are safe and consistent first. Say no without guilt. If a plan doesn't align with your goals or energy, decline it. I'm focusing on rest this weekend is a valid reason. High-value women prioritize their well-being over pleasing others. You have the detachment, the silence, and the standards. Now you need the final piece of the puzzle to keep them hooked forever, mystery. Skill number 4. Strategic mystery, the Zeigarnik effect. The final principle is becoming an unsolvable puzzle. We live in a culture of oversharing, where people broadcast every meal, every breakup, and every insecurity on social media. To become high value, you must do the opposite. You must cultivate strategic mystery. You want to be the book that everyone wants to read, but they can't quite figure out the ending. When people can't predict you, they can't stop thinking about you. The psychology behind it. This is the Zeigarnik effect. This psychological phenomenon states that people remember uncompleted or interrupted tasks better than completed ones. When you tell someone everything about you, the puzzle is solved. Their brain files you away as completed. But when you hold back, when you are a little unpredictable or private, their brain keeps the file open. They obsess over you because they are trying to figure you out. Look at Angelina Jolie. Even with her fame, she retains an air of enigma. You don't know who she's dating, what she does on a Tuesday night, or what she's thinking unless she wants you to know. She is predictable in her values, humanitarian work, career, but unpredictable in her personal life. That gap between what people know and what they want to know creates intense attraction. A social media hygiene. Stop posting your grievances or passive-aggressive quotes on your story. It looks messy. Post your wins, your aesthetics, or nothing at all. Let people wonder how you are doing. A holdback 20. In conversations, always leave a little bit untold. If asked about your past, give the headline, not the full article. Let them ask follow-up questions. Make them dig for the gold. Be unpredictable. If you always text back instantly, wait an hour. If you usually stay home, go out. If you usually wear black, wear red. Small disruptions in your pattern force people to pay closer attention to you. So let's bring this all together. So here is the final takeaway. Becoming high value isn't about changing who you are. It's about changing how you value yourself and how you signal that to the world. Principle 1. You are going to practice the law of least interest, leaning back and diversifying your joy so you never chase. Principle 2. You will use the economy of words, using silence and downward inflection to command respect. Principle 3. You will install a velvet rope, making people qualified to access your time and energy. Principle 4. You will cultivate strategic mystery, leveraging the Zeigarnik effect so they never stop thinking about you. When you combine these, you stop being an option and you start being the prize. This was the Desire Diaries. Thank you so much for watching. Now I want to hear from you in the comments and be honest. Which one of these habits makes you the most nervous? Is it the awkward silence? Or maybe the fear of detachment? Tell me below, let's talk about it because admitting it is the first step to mastering it. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. You owe it to your future self not to miss the next level up. Until then, stay confident, smart, and glowing.